Welcome, everybody, and welcome to the Seeing Eye to Eye virtual reality podcast. My name's Alex, and I'm here with my co host, Corey.
There.
And we have some VR news stories pulled up. But before we jump into them, make sure to smash that like button. Um, we're on YouTube at Hats and Gloves VR and on all podcasts services at Seeing Eye to Eye, a virtual reality podcast. Um, what have I been playing in VR? Not much this week. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Arce. I'm actually putting my hat on.
Well, get on ours.
Pokemon Arce. I'm putting my hat on right now to see what I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of virtual desktop. Hey, you know what? I have been playing a lot. I
Yeah.
I've played Drunken Bar Fight.
Oh, good
Um,
man. Yeah, it looked really good, dude.
I showed Corey that
I got a
Drunken
good
Bar
laugh.
Fight is good with multiplayer. Single
Yeah.
player, there's not a lot going on. But yeah, it was kind of weird because it was like little kids playing the game, and I'm just like smashing people together. So you know,
Well, actually, it's kind of funny you talk about the little kids playing. I mean,
Drunken Bar Fight.
drunken bar. That's not. I don't let my kids play drunken bar fight, but we Callie played it too long. My oldest, she played it for like over like an hour,
Yeah,
15 minutes, and she threw up. And I told her, I was doing homework, but I told her, hey, you need to take breaks from that, and she didn't listen to me.
she
And
threw up and then she got right back into VR.
nah, her sister take a turn. I told her, you're done for the night. You're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but I did see in the news or on my Twitter, I think today, uh, there's a article about Serena Williams, the tennis player, and her husband apparently got their 4-year-old daughter, I believe, playing VR games. She's like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. You know?
I'm trying to look up a news article for this.
Yeah, that looks it.
No, I'm not seeing a news article.
Right there,
Huh.
right there. Oh, go back, go back.
Oops.
No.
Excuse me. This is great radio. Okay, so
Yeah, right there.
got their daughter into
Yeah,
VR.
this is one.
Okay. So,
The 4 is young. Like, I don't know what system they play, you know what I mean, or nothing like that.
yeah, that's
I'm
cute.
curious.
That
Yeah,
is that is very young. But
yeah. Well, because, like, I know with my kids, like my oldest two, 8 and 5, like the controller can be a struggle because it's, made for an adult's hand, you know. Um, and they have trouble reaching like some of the trigger buttons and being able to easily access it all. And I don't think there's I don't know. I haven't looked if there's options for kids or any way to do that.
huh.
I don't think there
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
I guess this is kind of a big deal because you have celebrities saying like, yeah,
And we do this too, man.
the kids are well, yeah, but it's as far as like kids because you know how like with smartphones there was a period of time
Wait a minute.
where it was like, well, just be careful giving your children smartphones. And then after more period of time, it's like, whatever. Just give it to them. Um,
So is she married? Who is this? Okay, it says Williams says of husband Alexis Ohanian. It's the founder of Reddit. Is he the founder of Reddit? He's not the founder of Reddit, is he?
I
I
want
don't
to try to
know.
resize this window. That's not working. I don't know. The founder of Reddit.
Yeah. You see
Whoa.
that in the second line? That's what I'm saying. This is Alexis Ohanian. Like I don't know if that's him. Is he the founder of Reddit?
Uh, I don't know.
Like
Where
read
are
that.
you seeing Reddit?
See where right there. See
It's
read
the
that line.
not sure how I feel about Olympian is her dad is in VR. William says husband Alexis Hannon. Not sure how I feel about it. It's the founder of Reddit, so that kind of makes sense.
Can
It's
you
the
can you
founder. What does that
like
mean? It's the founder.
I meant, is it like her just referencing her? Like we're talking about her, the dad.
Should I like look into this guy,
Well,
Alexis?
go back down to that thing. I think you could click on his name. If it would bring it, see it right there. I don't know if it would.
Yeah, but then it's
Yeah, now it's just crazy stuff.
yeah, it's who is
Just
Alexis O'Hannon? Alexis O'Hannon is an American internet
yeah,
entrepreneur and inventor. He's the best known for the co-founder of Extrusions. Holy crap! So Serena Williams is dating the
I didn't
founder
know
of
this.
Reddit?
Her husband, I think. Yeah, I think they're
Wow.
married. That's crazy.
What do you know?
Small world, man.
We are in the metaverse. Yeah,
She's got.
so I guess it makes sense.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
It's
That's
cool, and yeah, but I just want to say that again. Like, there was a point
yeah.
in
I mean,
time where
caution.
people were like, "Hey, be careful giving your kids smartphones," and then like
Look at him
4 years later, they were like, just give it to them. Just give them the smartphone. Give them the headset.
Yeah, I just hopped across this, scrolling on Twitter and at work today, and I didn't get a chance to really
Nice,
read it, but I was like, hey, that'd be something to bring up,
nice
discuss a little bit.
poll. Um, okay, so what else have I been playing? I bought Pistol Whip because it was on sale, and I've been having fun with that. I have the weight, like the dumbbell Kiwi design thingies in my controller, so it has weight to it. So um, it's heavy like a gun. Turns out guns are heavy. So anyway, pistol whip is fun because you're shooting a gun.
Oh, I
So
I
I'm kind
dove
of
back into
I'm doing like the proper stance, like the whole, how you hold a gun, like the
yeah.
push pull. You know how you bring it out from your chest and then you bring it back in. I'm doing all that stuff because I'm a goofball. What have you been
So,
up to?
moon boots for walking. Um, I'm trying to think. Kids have been playing a lot of Rec Room. We really have been really busy this week. Like I said, we really get a chance to play much games. When I did hop on Forza again, I believe as of 3 weeks ago, I was in the top 8% in the world on
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, but I got some really hard accolades the other day. Well, actually, the other 2 days ago, I got a chance to play, and I all the seasons that are on there, like that'll change
Mm-hmm.
and give you a bunch of challenges. I
The
actually
season
cleared the
pass
whole,
stuff or the
yeah,
daily
or the
challenge?
like daily challenges, and like it cycles through like every week pretty much. It'll go like through a quote unquote season, and it'll give you different challenges and different cars to obtain if you get enough points by doing the challenges. But some of them are
Mm.
really hard. Like there's a 3 series race where the team racing like we've done in the past, but
Mm-hmm.
you race against unbeatable level drive drivatars. And I actually built a car and beat them all. I beat all the drivatars on unbeatable. So I got an awesome accolade for that. And
You beat
it's
them
been,
on unbeatable?
yes,
Whoa.
with the keyboard, bro,
With the keyboard.
with the keyboard. It was extremely hard. Trust me, it took me a few tries to even get a group of guys that don't just plow you over, and because you're racing the rain, dude. Not only are you racing on unbeatable, you're racing in the rain. Okay, and it's hard. Last week's was hard, but I beat them all, and so I'd like to go see what my ranking is right now. I mean, I've jumped up
Yeah.
crazy in the last couple weeks. You
You're
know what I
gonna
mean?
you're gonna have to start streaming on Twitch. You're gonna be a celebrity. No, I'm just
Great.
kidding.
I not even. That's fun, because I really haven't played a racing game that heavily in a long time, man. But like I
Uh-huh.
said, getting back to when I was having issues with DS4 working on my computer, getting back to keyboard. I used to play Hot Pursuit and uh, Need for Speed Underground 2 on the computer a lot. So
With
I
keyboard.
mean,
Yeah.
even before the super karts on my grandma's 90, it was a little go kart racing game,
I remember one time we were at Damon's playing Mafia with a keyboard on his computer.
dude. I really have thought about getting the Mafia Definitive Edition
It's on
because
sale right now on Steam. Well,
because they remade the original, and the original, dude, is, in my opinion, from what I've played, by far the best. And
mhm.
uh, and I heard the remake was really good. It's a long game, man. It's like, you know what I mean. It was like early, like like it was like what GTA was. It
Yeah,
was
like
cool.
GTA 3, Vice City.
Yeah, I mean it was an awesome, but it was cool because like my favorite thing was like with the cops. Usually you could like drop your weapons or they catch you speeding. You actually have to put gas in the car. Like it was, you know, what I mean, more realistic in that aspect. And
Hmm.
it was, I mean, for the day, dude, Mafia was an impressive game. Cool game.
Yeah, speaking of
You said it's
racing,
on Steam.
yeah, pull up Steam and look at the Mafia. I was looking through my Steam wish list and I saw that one of them was on sale.
I missed a good sale on a game and I was really upset. I don't remember what game it was, but it was like for $8 and it like over tripled the price again. I'm like, man.
Yeah, the Mafia Definitive Edition is on sale for 50% off right now, down to 19.99.
Oh hell,
So,
we might
I
just
mean,
go. We might buy that.
yeah.
We might
Anyway,
buy that.
I might start playing another racing game called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's an older game. It's like a 10-year-old game. It's getting close to being 10 years old now. So,
The old trilogy is only $30.
what? No, what? Hold on a second.
Swear, dude. Right now, 29.99. Oops, looks like I hit the purchase button. Oops.
I don't see. I don't know if that's right.
Bro, it is. I promise you, Mafia trilogy,
Oh,
right here.
I guess that makes sense because make sure you're not buying the undefinitive edition Mafia 1. You know what I'm saying, Corey?
Yeah, I'm looking. Hold on.
Because that's what I'm concerned about.
Nope, it's Mafia 1, 2, and 3 definitive edition. Hell yeah, bro. Dog,
Nice.
nice is right. Where's my card?
But yeah, Mario Kart 9 turns out is DLC for Mario Kart 8. And I might start streaming that on Twitch, especially when the DLC comes out on March 18th,
Yeah,
because I'm actually really good at Mario Kart.
you
I
are.
got
You
I
definitely
got
are.
my butt handed to me last night when I hopped on, but that's okay. It's because there's some dice roll going on, right? But once I get into those no item tournaments, I'm gonna be smoking those squeakers. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. The amount of like algebra, calculus that's happening in my head while I play Mario Kart 8 is disgusting. It's like the Zach Galifianakis meme. Yeah, when I play Mario Kart 8, I'm disturbed by the amount of tech. It's actually called tech. That's what they call it in Smash, short for technique. Anyway, all right, let's get on with some VR stuff with the news stories. This is the news. Um,
What?
First story. Clap, clap. These futuristic moon boots let you walk forever in VR. All right, Corey, you
Welcome,
paying attention?
welcome to the Oasis.
Are you back
Sorry.
from Steam, Corey?
Yeah, I am.
Um, what if you could walk an infinite distance in VR from the comfort of your own home? And I mean physically walk. Where would you go? Blah, blah, blah. Today, however, there's a number of companies working on artificial locomotion technologies. This includes Ecto 1, a robotic movement system. Sorry, the Ecto 1 is the Ghostbusters car.
Right.
Hey, here's a tip for business entrepreneurs out there. You know, name your business something. Don't just what was it? There was another business. I forget what it was called. Two Sons or like something like from
Say that again.
Tatooine or something.
Say that
Somebody
again.
named their business. It was something really specific and nerdy. Anyway, what we're looking at here is a pair of like technological looking boots that have Vive trackers on them.
Dude, that is crazy.
And there's like these hockey pucks on the bottom of the boots. And what we're seeing is this person walking in VR, and then, surprise, they're actually not moving at
Dude, that is
all.
insane.
So the boots are acting as like soapy,
Yeah, like you're
like
moonwalking.
traction is. It's They
dude.
do look like they're kind of heavy on him.
No, 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 I can imagine that's a lot of equipment.
He basically has two RC cars on his feet.
But dude, it's like seriously, Walker, it's like a Ready Player One. And then people are sitting in their little trailers and their little treadmill, that they're standing on. That's exactly what this is, man.
Yeah, this might be the move.
Excuse me.
Just because I've thought about um, what do you call it? Omnidirectional treadmills. I've thought about that a lot because I actually like, you know, locomoting IRL, like walking and running.
Oh, that'd be insane, though, man. Like honestly, the experience, even if you
Well,
didn't VR
yeah,
that
but you
much,
saw the
like,
clip that he was going at. Like, imagine you're playing Zenith, but you can only walk this fast.
uh,
Or imagine you're playing Skyrim and there's a dragon, but you can
okay,
only
well,
walk that fast because like you can't lace them up and they're
I mean,
heavy.
well, you have like a legit excuse. You took an arrow to the knee. I mean,
Yeah. This
good
is
night.
like 3 arrows in each knee. Yeah, that's what they're not saying right now is he's walking really slow.
Yeah, I
These
mean that's
things look really
gotta
expensive
look like
too.
carbon fiber. Yeah, look at the framework. It looks like it's carbon fiber, man. I mean, bro, you would hope they make it out of something durable and light. That would be the way to go. That looks like an almost like an 18-volt battery on that, dude. You see that?
Um like an
Like a battery
18650.
pack. I think so. Yeah, like an 18-volt. Yeah,
Uh
so almost
it just
like
looks
it's
like
some
a
kind of battery pack.
it looks like
Could
it
be a.
could be anything.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know how they
Well,
power
yeah,
the
there's
unit.
some sort of battery. Yeah, what I wonder what is it? Parent specification design. I wonder what exactly is happening. Is there little treadmills down there?
We get more pictures. Oh, good
Roughly
God.
15 to $20,000.
Yeah, those look pretty one of a kind.
Yeah, interview, research, question.
Someday people will be taking out loans to get this kind of stuff, man. You know
I
what I mean?
doubt it.
People are dumb.
People people are not going to spend a whole bunch of money
Well,
to
I meant, I
move
guess.
more.
Well,
People are going to
I mean,
spend money on putting their brain in a vat.
well, like what I'm saying, like once they or mainstream it, you know what I mean? Like everything else, people go out there and
Yeah.
they're gonna make it happen. They're gonna get it.
Yeah, I hope the treadmill stuff comes along cuz this
Yeah, that'd
guy
be
is
cool.
like if you were walking this slow and this clunkily, like he's basically walking as if he has iron boots from like a Zelda game on.
Yeah, yeah. Does it give you any more specs on the equipment, the weight, or what it's made of, anything like that?
I don't think so. Moon boots. Yeah. Huh. Well, anyway, what I was going to say, I was going to segue into our next story. But if you're spending your time walking in VR like this guy is, you're going to end up getting some sort of muscle fatigue, which leads me to our next story. Na na na. Gorilla Arm is a VR injury Oculus Quest 2 users must be aware of. First off, I like how this article is specifically aimed at Oculus Quest 2 users, which um first off, it's not even called the Oculus Quest 2 anymore. It's called the Meta Quest 2. I
Oh,
so okay, let's just read this. Virtual reality is more prominent than ever within the gaming PC scene, and VR headsets like Oculus Quest 2 offer high quality immersions at a appropriate price. Yet, according to ergonomic health experts, delving into the metaverse could come with real world repercussions as you might end up developing an injury dubbed gorilla arm. As reported by The Times, the gorilla arm is a term used by the Occupational and Biomechanic Research Laboratory at Oregon State University to
oh,
describe a VR related ailment. According to Associate Professor Jay Kim, extending your arms in virtual games, quote, can increase the shoulder strain in a way that is different from conventional workstations. By sticking your arms forward, far away from your body that creates shoulder strain that's called gorilla arm syndrome. First off, no, it's not. You just
use,
said that, dude. This is
use
a
your
whole.
body.
This is
It's
all
fine.
circular logic. There. So that's the end of the. I'm done reading the article.
That's baloney.
You basically have like you have nerds saying, "Hey, this ailment exists and it's called X." And it's called X because we said it's called X. Um so yeah, to recap, gorilla arm is a made up ailment that isn't real and it comes from extending your arms out forward in virtual reality. What do you think about this? Are you concerned about gorilla arm?
No, no. I'm more concerned about throwing up from riding roller coasters or yeah, you know what I mean. There's a
Yeah,
lot of other stuff I'm worried about, and that's definitely quote unquote gorilla arm. I mean,
gorilla BS.
yeah, but I really dig in the picture, man. They really put some time into that. I really
Yeah,
appreciate. I
they have
really
a picture
appreciate
with
them
the
for it.
By the way, this comes from PC Games N.com. And again, this article is directly aimed at the Oculus Quest 2, which isn't a PC peripheral first. Second of all, when you're playing VR, we had the same issue, 15 years ago with the Wii, right? Remember when the Wii was coming out, you got it for Christmas, you went to your friend's house, you played Wii bowling, you played Wii boxing,
Yeah,
and then the next day, you're sore, right?
yeah.
But like your arms didn't fall off
No,
and you
we did.
recovered. What happened is you used your muscles. And we
Yeah,
normally
it's still
don't
in his
use our
butt.
muscles because we don't really do that much anymore unless we go to the gym, right? Like we're not building anything or walking anywhere or climbing anything, hunting anything, harvesting anything. Like everything that needs to be done is done by things other than us, you know. We sit a lot. This is so ridiculous. Um yeah, I think this podcast is just going to be us making fun of quote unquote news.
Fake news.
Fake news as reported by The
Is it
Times. What is that? What is The Times? I'm going to
Times
click on
Magazine?
that. They want me to subscribe.
Sunday Times. So what is the Sunday Times? Is
I don't
this
know.
not
It
Time
sounds like fake
Magazine?
newspaper. The
Sounds like
Times.
it sounds like some small newspaper.
Uh, Gorilla Arm is a term used by the Occupation and Biomechanics Research Laboratory at Oregon State University. Um, so there you have it, folks. Uh,
State College. Kid.
professor a professor at Oregon State University is convinced
Professor
that
Harambe.
this made up this Harambe syndrome.
Harambe was real. I don't know about your gorilla arms, but
I'm just gonna
Harambe.
highlight this part again. Extending your arms can quote increase shoulder strain in a way that is different from conventional workstations. Can we talk about that real quick? What what is a conventional workstation? What does
Desk
that mean?
jockey standing at the grill. Flipping.
Is he or she? I don't know if it's a he or she or they. Is a conventional workstation like those Wally pods?
Exactly like Wally Pods.
Yeah. Hey children, don't wave your arms around too much. Please get back in your Wally pod. You could strain your arms. Children, please stop. Please stop exercising in Beat Saber. Please stop running around in Among Us VR. Please, back into your pod. All
Some more
right, let's move
snacks.
on to the. Wait, what?
Eat some more snacks. Sit in your
Yeah,
pod.
have some more like soy protein.
Your tofu. Mister.
All right, we're doing good. This is fun. Next story. Facebook may be flagging, but Meta's VR platform thrives. I don't even know if this is a word. Facebook
What's it
may be
mean?
flagging. Huh?
What's that? What do they mean by that?
I don't. Okay, well, let's scroll down a little bit. First off, this article is
Oh,
paywalled, so I can't actually read the article. So we're just gonna read, excuse me, the first dozen words, and then I'll have to stop. Mark Zuckerberg, $31 billion poor thanks to Facebook's first ever quarterly decline in daily users, might find some consolation this week in his company's virtual reality business. Although Facebook hasn't revealed how many users it has on its Oculus VR platform, which again, it's not Oculus anymore. New data from Steam, the largest online distributor of PC video games within 120 million monthly users, suggests that Meta's virtual reality slash VR business is dominant and growing fast. Meta's devices account for 67% of all VR hardware used on Steam platform. Okay, and then it kind of trails off. So let's look back at this article. Facebook may be flagging, but Meta's VR platform thrives. So let's just try to.
might be.
What do these words mean? I think Facebook's doing not good, but VR is doing good.
Is on the rise in Meta's favor. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we gotta go into VR. We gotta get up inside of VR.
BS uses gorilla arms to get up inside
Yeah.
VR. Um,
This isn't a
I,
surprise. I think this is why Zuckerberg wanted to pivot, which there's no other thing to call it than what happened this last August at the Oculus Connect was a pivot because they changed the name of the company from
right.
Facebook to Meta. That's a that's a big deal, and probably part of that has to do with how Facebook is, you know, not cool anymore.
No, definitely not.
I'm in the middle of this documentary on Netflix called the Social Dilemma,
Mhm.
and it was funny. I was telling my coworker about this, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, what's the premise of that?" And I just look up real quick, and I said, "Social media bad," and he's like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, check out the Social Dilemma on Facebook. It's actually a really well done documentary. Um, Spoiler alert: social media bad. Um, yeah. So this is really not a story. This is something that we
Slander,
became aware of last Connect, huh?
slander. I said. I feel like these people are a little bit geared against Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Can you trust a per? I don't even know if this is
He's
a
not even holding the
person.
controller right.
Yeah, he's not holding the controller right. I can't look. If you're playing VR and you're holding the controller that way, I mean,
I bet he wrote that article too, man. No, he probably, yeah. I don't
it's
know, man.
I don't know. You know, I don't know if I can trust you. All right, next article. PlayStation VR2 has its own official website now, where
Yeah.
they still don't show us the headset or the price. Excuse me. That was rude. I'm sorry.
They show you all these basic abstract photos that are basically.
Um, yeah, so they just put up a website that shows stuff, but one thing about it is the lenses. Lens, lens. Apparently, according to an article I saw earlier, there's information about the lenses in here. Um, Here it is: Fresnel lenses. Enjoy comfortable play sessions through a 110 field of view, a light, well balanced Fresnel lens, and a lens adjustment dial that lets you customize the focus on your own personal preference. Fresnel lens is a big deal because it's actually what the uh, Quest uses. It's where you can see the concentric circles if you look at your lenses.
Okay, I get you.
There's like the textured circles. So frontal lenses allow, basically, they allow more field of view with less glass or plastic. Um, that's it. That's all the new stuff there is to garner from this website. Corey, are you excited about
So,
PSVR 2 at all, or are
go
you kind of over it?
go back down to the picture with the controllers on his hands. Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like he has like panties on his hands, but that's fine. I mean, it
Any
looks
hands.
weird.
It does.
They look like it's fine. Um, I'm not excited about PS5 because
Yeah, I think
I've
we
had a whole
discussed it.
handful I've had a whole handful of reasons to go PC Master Race, and so that's what I have, and it's hard for me to justify buying a console that you can't even find in stores.
That's a big killer, man. Like honestly, is like the people, the prices are jacked up because you can't get them in stores, and it's just, you know what I mean? Like then who wants to buy that? You know what I mean? Who wants
Yeah,
to mess? Who wants to mess with it? The runaround. You know what I mean? I just want a console to play.
yeah. Well, that's why scalpers provide they offer a service for a fee.
Well, yeah, but I also look at, like I said, the gaming PC. There's so many options out there. You buy pre-built, like I did, and you know what I mean. And I'm loving it.
Well, yeah, well you bought a pre-built, and
Yeah.
so you actually probably what you bought was a little bit more than what you needed.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and for that you could get a PS5 right now. I believe that GameStop sells bundles where you basically buy more stuff than what you need, but you actually get one. Now, the good thing with you is that over the years, unless you let it collect dust, you're going to get every dollar of that PC back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot more
In
use out of this than.
productivity. I mean, I'm using it for this podcast thing that we're doing. I'm using Audacity and OBS, which are free apps.
I
Yeah,
use it for homework and
the gaming PC,
research, music.
it's the gaming PC is really a hub for like whenever I need something done really well, I figure out a way to hook whatever device I need into the PC, and then the PC computes it really quickly. In fact, I've been playing a lot of guitar recently, and the guitar amp that I have has a USB port on the back of it, and
Yeah.
it
So
allow
what can you do with that, man? I've been meaning to ask you.
yeah. So I have a Boss Katana amp. I know this isn't VR related, but we'll get back to it here in a second. Um, I just got the USB cable in the mail. Anyway, I'm going to be able to plug my guitar amp into my gaming PC, and then I'll be able to add, change, edit, or remove different pedals to the
Yeah.
amp that will be stored on there digitally,
Ooh,
or even different amp models.
sweet.
So I wonder if I can pull that up. We're just going off the rails here. I don't care. Katana 100. Da, 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 da. Here's the driver's page. Support boss. Katana Guitar Amplifier Series. Click.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom! Unlock the full potential of your Katana amp. So look at all these pictures. Okay, so
Sweet.
look, see it's replicating all the dials on my amp. The point is that whether it's making a podcast or recording game footage or streaming, or doing mixed reality with VR via a green screen, or multi monitors, or VR itself, the gaming PC is just lending itself to all those things.
Yeah, I've been running a software that it takes up some processing power. I usually can't run anything else with it, um, but that makes the schematics and stuff for um, electrical, pneumatic, hydraulic, and then you can actually test the circuits and get the actual readings and everything. Like it's pretty cool software, man.
Yeah.
And it takes a little juice. So I'm
Yeah, I
glad that
actually
I
have a news story for you later that we'll get to that is kind of related. But to bring it back to VR, one of the reasons that I impulse bought a Quest 2 is because the idea of obsolescence, meaning anything with a chip like a Snapdragon XR chip, for example, will become obsolete and useless, which is true, by the way. Just for the record, that's true. There's little to no evidence indicating otherwise. However, the Quest 2, wait for it, can be connected to the gaming PC. And for that
the,
reason,
yes.
its lifespan is going to, last longer than my other devices, right? My Apple Watch has a chip in it, and someday it will become a paperweight for sure. But if somehow my Apple Watch could just stream computational power from my PC, you know, maybe it would last 3 extra years or nine
Yeah.
extra years. Or what's the next? What's it? 27?
10 years.
Exponential. Okay, let's continue. Next story. This is actually a pretty big story. Everyone's been talking about this. Quest Store. Hey, they actually used the right word, except they forgot the M word. Quest Store surpasses 1 billion in content revenue, showing major growth. So when we're talking content revenue, we're talking about software sales, add-ons, um, coin packs for Zenith. There's a graph here that we're looking at.
Hey.
The graph that we're looking at has like almost a hockey stick going on. And the revenue really picks up around Q3 of, or maybe, yeah, Q3 of 2020. It picks up. I feel like there's a lot of dots that we're missing though. Do you see that? See how there's a dot here and there's a dot. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Um, milestone. I don't even know if I want to read this article. Basically, what this means is that the software sales are booming, which is good because this is how the business model works. Meta, the artist previously known as Facebook, make headset consoles and then they sell them for cheaper than what it costs to produce them. So they sell them at a loss, and then people like us buy them, and then Meta takes a loss on that. They they eat it. They don't make profit. But
okay.
then they get software sales. Meta gets a 30% from software sales. The publisher
Yeah.
gets 70%.
Hmm.
Software sales occur, and then Meta gets revenue that way. That's how their business model works.
Oh,
So this news
yeah.
story is basically indicating that it is working. Which, what
Well,
first off, what do you think about this, Corey? Do you have anything to, you know, anything come to mind for you?
well, I've been taking another look at my stocks lately because things like including the housing market and everything's kind of an awkward thing right now, and really with VR and uh, like you said, this pivoting point of everything, I feel like everything's, this could take a huge uptick. It could, if the like you said, the business model seems to be working. I mean, I'm looking at Meta's stocks right now. I mean, it's down for at the moment. Nothing. I feel like a lot of my stocks are down at the moment, but this one seems to be
Yeah.
surprisingly down. And it might be time for an uptick.
What? I'm sorry. Which one's down?
Facebook's or Meta's uh, stocks.
That there was some news. Did you
Yeah,
some
yeah,
sort of thing happened where I don't know what exactly happened, but
yeah. Something caused some issues, and I mean, again,
one of my
there we are.
coworkers said that Meta doubled down that they were going to continue to collect data on people and that upset people, rightly so,
Right.
but
That's
also kind of not
what they
rightly
do.
so because you agreed
People
to it in the
offer it up.
terms and conditions.
Yeah, so you offer it up, man. Like it's the,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't want to do it,
Who was
then
it?
don't
I was talking
participate.
to somebody recently and I was talking about social media and they said, "Well, you can't just not use it." And my reply was, "But you can.
Yeah,
You actually can stop using it and it'll be okay."
my
And
big
then
argument.
it like occurred to them for the first time ever. It
My
was
big argument to people that say is, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. I'm like, surprisingly or not, the human race has been around for quite a long time, and before modern anything.
Yeah,
And
and
pretty sure we made it this far.
if we don't figure these sorts of problems out, we might not be around for that
Yeah,
much longer.
yeah,
Hence the name of the podcast that we're on right now. We gotta we gotta see eye to eye.
If not, the hats and gloves are coming off. And,
Oh, very good.
oh,
I didn't think about that. Maybe that'll be our special show, like our after hours show that's
yeah,
not
we need to
family friendly,
get
called
on the
Hats and Gloves
risque.
Coming Off.
Oh, man. We're trademarking that now so nobody gets to get
Rated
any
M for
ideas.
mature.
Yeah. We have Elon Musk on there. He could be cool.
Yeah, Elon Musk is totally not inhaling and hats and gloves coming off.
But it'd be cool. Get some guest speakers.
Yeah, did I tell you I had somebody email me? Um,
What?
yeah, about being on the podcast. Let me look at it real quick.
No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it, but not on the computer. Actually, excuse me. Let me go to OBS, change this to the logo.
Is it some less squeaker? Or is it?
Okay, so I'm not gonna show this on the video because it's like my email inbox. But Corey, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
This is coming. This is a Akami co-founder Selig on the distribution cloud. This comes from Tina Touch.
Uh,
And it says, "Hello there. I'm getting in touch today to see if you might have room in your podcast schedule to interview Jonathan Seelig, the co-founder of Akami and now cloud startup Ridge. Seelig believes that sustained data privacy compliance requires a comprehensive cloud-focused approach that favors expansive geographic distribution." Okay,
wow.
come on. Your name's Tina Touch.
What do they want from you besides an interview? I don't know. What is they? I mean, they want us to drink Kool-Aid?
It's a scam. I mean, this is
Yeah,
obviously a scam. All right,
I'm
let's
trying to like
search
skip
this
through it
guy's
and see
name.
see what it is. Okay,
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the window
okay.
back up on Discord. Jonathan Seelig, Cambridge, Massachusetts, United States. Jonathan Seelig works with early stage technology companies as an investor. Oh my God, this isn't a scam.
Stanford. Get some Stanford, bro.
Chairman of Ridge, leading global. Whoa, this guy wants to be on the
Interesting.
podcast. Okay. Well, sorry,
Right. Dude, they're
Mr.
on the
Seelig.
Nasdaq, man. Go back to that last one. That says that company's on that there. That's a Nasdaq, man. That's a
Uh-huh.
company.
Let me see if I can find any videos. See, does this guy real?
What,
Is he a real person?
dude? Okay.
To automatically really put their content in lots and lots and lots of different places around the world thereby improving the scalability, the performance, and the reliability of their websites for users all over the world. What it meant is that a user in Tokyo all of a sudden was getting the CNN website from servers in Tokyo as opposed to servers in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, look. This
Whoa.
is from Cloud Native X, 44 subscribers.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
okay,
This might
so
feel
this is
bad.
a Corey, this is an example of hats and gloves right here, this Cloud Native X.
Okay.
And so John Jonathan Seelig has been on his show several times. So this is a real offer. Cool.
Huh. Maybe worth
Okay,
investigating
well,
a little bit. At least see
huh?
what. I mean, like at least worth investigating a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You dig into this guy and maybe you know get in touch with him, see what he's got to say. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you have to put him on, right?
Oh,
You can at
great.
least
Now
see.
I just put my dang. I should just cut this out of the episode. But will I? Nah,
Yeah. Nah.
it's okay.
It's fine.
I'm just
Huh.
checking right now. Any information that was shown in the video? Nope. Nope.
Take care.
Nope. Nope. All right. Well, turns out that's probably not a scam. It's probably an actual person who's interested in being on the podcast. So that's always interesting. However, my big qualm is what does that have to do with VR? I mean, it looks like he's just trying to get the word out for his thing.
Yeah,
So,
that's what like, if you were going to reach out or reply, you know what I mean? Ask what his agenda is. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to know that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You get on here and go on some crazy tangent of
He just goes on a tangent for like 2.5 hours and
yeah, like jumping on your, you know what I mean? Just use your platform and your subscribers for only his thing. You know what I
yeah.
mean? That
So that when
not
he
saying that's
goes
not
when he
not saying that's what he's gonna do or does do. I'm just, you know what I mean? You gotta feel him out. You know?
yeah, it's weird seeing how
Yeah.
our channel has zero clout. Like zero legitimate um algorithmic clout. So it's very
The
nice for the offer, but
yeah,
I'm just gonna keep talking about VR stuff.
yeah,
And
yeah. I agree with you there.
um,
But
there was
it's
a
interesting. Yeah.
huh?
It's just interesting, wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's. I mean, now that I understand that that wasn't like a robot from a Russian troll farm, it's like wow. I'm gonna tell my mom about that. Be like, hey, I had somebody wants to be on my podcast. Really? Well,
I'm so proud of you, son.
my mom's like a little lady. Um,
Yeah, man.
we have a teaser trailer for Juan's Alliances, and playing the trailer right now, and it doesn't matter because
Juan's alliances.
there's no gameplay.
What?
Okay, so what we're seeing in the teaser trailer are just some cinematic graphics of wands, and then we see the title. This does not
Okay.
look like it's associated with Harry Potter, which is good because Harry Potter is completely toxic.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
Just
whoa,
kidding.
whoa. Hey, hey, isn't there supposed to be a big uh RPG Harry Potter game coming out?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's supposed to come out this year. However, we haven't heard anything
Anything?
about it in 2 years.
Ooh,
Like we
it was
saw
like
some
pre-release of the PS5, wasn't it?
yeah, we saw a little bit in a sizzle reel for the PS5 and we haven't heard anything since then. So
You know what I
probably
did?
it's getting delayed a lot. So, you know,
Did you
just
see that? I think I sent you. They announced. I think they just now announced a date for Starfield. Is it Starfield? Yeah.
yeah, I super don't care about that.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why not?
Well, first off, it's like super nerdy, and I've heard zero compelling, like motivating reasons to get into. Oh, Starfield. Oh, I thought you meant Star Citizen.
Oh, that's a scam, dude.
Yeah,
That's a
Star
scam.
Citizen. Yeah, Starfield. We've had a date.
You can
It's
Google it, dude. You can Google Star Citizen and it'll tell you it's a scam. The number one computer game scam.
Let's type in. Let's do the social dilemma thing, where you start typing something. Star Citizen is a Star
Actually, search
Citizen is a con, is
is a
a
Ponzi scheme.
buggy mess, is a Ponzi scheme.
Serious, dude. If you, my boss at work, was telling me about it. He said, because I asked him about it, and he's like, dude, that is like the number one scam for gamers. He said he said if you actually search, the top 5 game
I'm
scams,
gonna take a screenshot of this right now.
it's number one. It is number one on the list.
I'm taking a screenshot of that and I'm sending it to Matt right now.
Search it first, so it shows you the list. Like top,
What?
put top.
No,
Video game cons.
look in Discord right now. I got a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send that to Matt, see if I can get his attention. Star Citizen is a con, is a buggy mess, is a cult, is a is a cult,
It is a cult.
is a mess, is a bad game.
Terrible.
Woo!
He told me, my boss told me, he said you can actually spend $10,000 on a spaceship in that game.
Uh-huh.
Actual 10,000
And the
US
game's not
dollars.
out yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the other thing. So Caleb, Matt's friend.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Excuse me, I sneezed. Ugh.
Oh. So Caleb, who we play games with every now and then, he has Star Citizen. Which,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. Like, nothing against Caleb. If he likes playing it, that's awesome. However, between Caleb and other people who I've heard talk about Star Citizen, just none of it sounds like compelling as a game. My time's precious. You know, I work, and I get home from work, and I have like 3 hours. Okay? So if your thing requires me to spend a lot of real money and all I get to do is fly around and like mine planet? I don't know. Anyway, Starfield. Yeah, we've had a date for Starfield. Financial, Starfield. Yeah, Starfield comes out November 11th.
So I don't know if it gave us any more trailer. And Elden Ring comes out soon.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy.
2022, that's a lie. It's not coming out 2022. Avowed might.
What's that?
That is Insomniac's next RPG. They're hot off the heels of Outer Worlds.
Okay. Which was decent.
Right? Insomniac? No, sorry, Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian.
Always get those messed up. Okay, so back to Wands Alliance. So in this teaser trailer, we see some graphics of some wands. There's zero gameplay. But the wands look like they're very nicely designed. Nice aesthetic. Almost a steampunk meets lightsaber aesthetic with some icons. It looks like something you would hold in VR. So
yeah.
It is. Here's the part that sucks. This is so just gut-wrenching. It's a 3v3 spellcasting battle arena. Do you know what that means, Corey? It means it's a MOBA. Do you know what a MOBA is? A MOBA is like League of Legends.
Or, what's a Fortnite?
No, Fortnite is a battle royale.
Oh. Okay, so what's the difference?
Oh God. The game. Here it is.
Oh, okay. I can already get you.
League of Legends. Where's the picture? So this top-down.
Yeah.
Where there's lanes and then
like a Command and Conquer and stuff, but more. Is it turn-based?
No, no, it's real time.
Real time.
Yeah. I guess you could call it like Command and Conquer.
in a way, but you don't really set up bases and stuff. You just got
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I
Pretty
got
much what it means is it's not fun.
you. Those games are fun when I was like 10. I used to
Well,
like I
it's
used to play the hell out of Command and
yeah,
Conquer, man, but I don't. I just I mean I don't know. I'm sure I'll revisit it one of these days for nostalgia, But
yeah. I mean, why don't you just make a game that's fun to play that has a wand?
like the Harry
Like
Potter
Racket
MMO
NX. Why don't you just do like a Racket NX thing,
RPG.
but it's faux Harry Potter.
I
So
want
it's
Harry Potter. I mean that's what I want. I want
yeah.
a good Harry Potter game. I want the one that they're promising me. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they're making it right now. So
Are they though?
that's better than nothing, and that's better than a 3v3 spellcasting battle arena. Ugh. Gosh, could you imagine? Do, do you know what these types of games need, Corey, in order to run properly? They need concurrent players, which which
Oh
on
yeah, I was gonna
VR is
say.
very tough to have, huh?
Yeah, people that play it on a regular basis. You mean like?
Right, but also like a healthy population of people playing it continuously. So like for example, right now Zenith has that in VR, but when Zenith came out, it took a whole bunch of people from Population 1 and After the Fall, which you can still matchmake in those games, but it might take a little bit longer because Zenith is out now. There's only so many people with hats on at the time being. So if you're a little indie dev making a wand game and you're requiring at least 6 people to play. Oh, and here's the
Yeah,
other thing, Corey. These types of battle arena games, they can be short in some cases, but they can also be really long in other cases. I'm talking about Dota, League of Legends, Pokemon Unite. They can be 20 minutes, they can be hours. Um,
yeah.
so we'll see. I don't have high hopes for this. This is a thing that's reliant on just just too much attention. Again, this is why Racket NX is the perfect VR game. Beat Saber is the perfect VR game. Zenith? Zenith is really cool, I'm sure, but in 10 years, we're not going to even remember what it is. All right,
Yeah.
moving on.
What?
Best forklift operator is the VR simulator we need right now. Now, that's a headline.
No, I'd play that, man. I do.
You know,
I was driving a forklift today.
instead of your headline being Gorilla Arm is a VR injury Oculus Quest 2 users must be aware of, or a headline that says Facebook may be flagging, but what does that mean? Now this is a headline. Best forklift operator is the VR simulator we need right now. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a game called Best Forklift Operator. Almost like Best Boy, like what you would call a puppy,
Yeah.
but instead it's Best Forklift Operator. And guess what? We have a video.
Oh
So
no
this
way,
is
dude.
this is a fork yeah, this is a forklift simulator game.
I was just
And
doing this today. This is awesome,
you wait, you operate a forklift?
dude. All the time. Huge ones, dude. Huge ones. Like I'm talking like
Dude,
call it
this game
15
has
or
physics. Do you see the physics?
yeah, man. Like that's cool.
This is like
Like
the next Breath of the Wild because of the physics.
man, I actually today I had a forklift and I put a boom on it like a crane arm. I pick it up with the forks, and I went
Uh-huh.
up above a Mazak machine,
Corey,
up over it, and dude, and pulled stuff out with it with a hoist, a chain hoist, a chain fall.
wow.
Yeah, by myself.
Dude, I kind of want to get this game
Dude,
because
this
wouldn't
looks
this be
worth
the
it.
perfect thing to stream or to laugh at? Oh, here
Yeah,
we
dude,
go.
you can have fun and take it. You know what I mean? Like you could have some enjoyment with this. That's cool. Is this on?
Um,
What? What's this on? What
best for okay,
platform?
I'm gonna
Not
navigate
platform,
to
but
Steam. You won't be able to see it though. But I'm gonna type in best fork lift operator.
okay.
Planned release date 2022. Add to your wish list. So it's not out yet.
Oh, but you bet your bottom britches, man. I wanna.
Yeah. So have you ever watched a speedrunner play a video game?
I've never.
When
Uh,
you know when they're doing all sorts of crazy
yeah, like a
feats.
super, like the one that I could think of as actually like the tournament, for. And they played. It was some kind of video game championship I watched, and they were gaming on the Nintendo, playing Super Mario Maker, and
Okay.
they
Yeah.
actually had to play a level that was like insane. You know, some of them really hard levels, but dude,
Um,
this guy was like running through it. You know, it was pretty impressive. But yeah,
Imagine this Forklift Simulator game, but you put it in the hands of a speedrunner, and they're like doing all sorts of crazy like stacking, like Jenga crap.
you ever seen anybody pick up a quarter or anything off the ground with a forklift?
No.
It's actually a pretty uh, when you see it done, you're like, ah, okay. You got to put the fork, like they press down, like put it at an angle, and they press down on the side of the quarter, and it'll flip it onto the fork.
Oh, okay.
So you know, what I mean, it seems simple, but just actually being good enough to control it that well, you have to have some experience.
That's
I've never
awesome.
tried, but yeah, it's really cool to see somebody do it, man.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be doing that. You know that like that coin trick that like Jack Sparrow does, where he flips the coin in between his fingers.
Yeah, like a poker chip. I always wish I could do that.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're gonna have forklifts doing that. Like what? Forklifts doing like sleight of hand magic tricks. You're like, here, pick a card, and the forklift like hands you a card, and you're like, wait, how'd you know? How'd you know? And
Thanks, buddy.
the forklift like just shrugs and saunters off. You're like,
Me.
what? These freaking forklift operators, come on! So
Beep,
that's the
beep.
future I want. Again, this headline is best forklift operator is the VR simulator we need right now. Um, this
Yeah,
is
keep
good.
that on the wish list, dude. For real, let me know when that comes out.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
do
this
it
is a
tonight.
game day one purchase. You know, I'm hoping this game has ray tracing. So,
Excuse me.
all right. I think that's all the articles we have. So, yeah. Do you have anything else to say? Any advice?
Advice. Um, Video game every day. I don't know. I don't know, man. Uh,
Witcher 3 out now on
yeah,
Steam and
I need to
good old
get.
games.
I need to play some more of that. I've been busy, but I'd like to revisit
Yeah,
some games I was playing with before I got busy.
right. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning into the podcast. Um, make sure to let other VR people that you may know about the podcast. We would really appreciate that. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. I might turn this into a bi-weekly podcast. Maybe, maybe not. We will see. So, yeah.
Just
All right.
keep tuning in.
Adios.